It's yet another busy day in the clinic, but it's the kind of busy that I love. Busy making a difference, busy helping people, busy making an impact. I've learned that medicine isn't just about long hours or protocols. It's about presence, empathy, and balance. So here's a peek into what a day in my life as a doctor really looks like.
Good morning, guys. It feels so hard to get out of bed today. I don't know why. You guys know I love to start my day with the word, and lately I've been reading these reflection cards that I got from my mom when I went home a few weeks ago. I just love how they remind me of the simple things we often forget about and yet are so important. And so doing this along with my morning devotional just helps to keep me grounded and focused on what truly matters as I start my day.
I know you guys hear this all the time. Don't wake up and immediately jump out of your bed or start scrolling on your phone. But I really want to emphasize this because as a reproductive health doctor, a huge part of my work is helping people, both men and women, balance their hormones. Your daily habits play a bigger role than you think in shaping your hormone health. Waking up and rushing out the door or grabbing your phone first thing is one of the easiest ways to throw off your cortisol levels before your day even begins. So try to give yourself a slow and intentional start to your day, as this will allow you to reduce stress hormone dominance, and for women, this actually indirectly supports your progesterone and your estrogen balance. Theatre for most of the day, not all day actually, and so I'm just going to tie my hair into a bun because I am going to be wearing a scrub cap anyway, and you won't be able to see my hair. And my outfit today is also pretty chilled because again I'm going to be in theatre most of the day, so I won't be wearing clothes anyway. I'll be in theatre scrubs. And now it's time to make breakfast. I'm so hungry. Definitely not the breakfast that I intended to have, but yes,
cravings kicked in, and I am allowing it today because I have just seen the theatre list for today, and I'm gonna need all the fuel that I can get. So, yeah. So I have this little notebook that I use to write my daily to-do list. It's a very simple but very effective way of keeping me productive and ensuring that I get through all my tasks and don't end up like procrastinating and pushing things off to like the next day or the next week or whenever. And so every time, like every day before I go to bed, I fill in my to-do list for the next day. So when I wake up, I know exactly what it is that I'm working on. And the satisfaction that comes with ticking something off, like completing a task, love it. But yeah, I have had a very slow but intentional and productive start to my day. And now it's time to get up and head to work. So today's theatre list is mostly diagnostic hysteroscopies. So a hysteroscopy is basically where we put a camera into the uterine cavity to see if there's any issues there, fibroids, polyps, adhesions, or anything like that. Diagnostic hysteroscopy is where you don't know what you're going to find. So you're going in blind, I guess. You don't know what's going on inside. You don't have a diagnosis already for the uterine cavity, and you want to see if there's if there's any issues. The nice thing, however, about these procedures where you put a camera inside, so like a hysteroscopy, a uteroscopy, a laparoscopy, endoscopy, you can usually diagnose as well as treat in the same sitting. So basically, for example, if today we do hysteroscopy and then we find maybe they have a polyp inside, we can remove it there and there during the same procedure instead of having to make a diagnosis, come out, reschedule the patient to come back on another day to remove the polyp. That makes no sense. The only reason that maybe we wouldn't be able to treat there and then is maybe if they have, I don't know, they're bleeding and their HB is really low. But again, what would you be doing in theatre with a patient who's severely anemic anyway, right? So that is today's theatre list mostly. And then we also have a few other minor procedures. But hopefully we'll be getting started soon. I'm going to head down and see the patient's pre-procedure and see if there's any issues, check their blood levels, check their blood work and all of this. And then we'll all head back upstairs and we can get started with the procedures. So fingers crossed, hopefully it will be a good, smooth, efficient, and productive day and there'll be no complications.
think about our chances. In the secret theater, it's our best, don't find us.
So after a long theater day, showering when I get home, immediately when I get home, is a must. Like, it's the first thing I do. I put my bag down and straight to the shower. I just feel like even if I showered at work after theater, I would still get home and want to shower again. And I think this is mostly because of just how ridiculously hot it is in Dar. I hate the heat in this place, but this is what I chose, so I have to deal with it. Like, if I go out 4 times, I will come and bath 4 times as well. And I don't know, that's just how it's been for the longest time. But on a day when I'm not in theater and I haven't done any sweating, I've spent the whole day sitting under the AC in my office, maybe I'll shower like just before bed. But after theater, immediately when I get home is an absolute must. So yeah, that's done. I'm gonna change into my PJs.
Know what the time is, because with you time just passes by.
I didn't drink water all day,
Tell me why.
and that is so bad.
Thank you for a week of unforgettable.
So today's procedures went really well. There were no complications, no like difficult cases. Everything was pretty straightforward. And that helped us to get through the entire list smoothly and efficiently. But anyway, it's time to make dinner. Today I'm making creamy fish and pasta with leftover broccoli. I had broccoli in the fridge that I totally forgot about, so I decided I want to use it today. So I made some in the morning, and then tonight I'm going to have some as well.
Like a movie, because everything was magical. And I love how you would wrinkle up your nose. Anytime you felt like a lich, you tried showing up your magic tricks.
Every day in medicine teaches me something, not just about patience, but about balance. It's easy to get lost in doing, but I'm learning to make space for being. I have suffered extreme fatigue and burnout before, and it wasn't pretty. I quickly learned that you can't show up for patients effectively if you don't take care of yourself. So some things have just become a non-negotiable in my life, like having dinner early, putting my phone away an hour before bedtime, sleeping early, so that I can wake up early and work on my personal goals before I go to work. As the year comes to an end, I find myself reflecting on how far I've come, not just as a doctor, but as a woman learning to balance purpose and peace. There's always more to do, more to learn, more to give, but I'm learning that progress doesn't always mean movement. Sometimes it just means growth, quietly, steadily.
So I am ready for bed now, and that brings me to the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video and essentially spending a day with me in my life as a doctor. If you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a like, leave a comment, and let me know what lessons you have learned this year in your field of work or your career or whatever it is that you do. Please share this video because that helps my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next vlog. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.